Japanese matchlocks are a classic topic in our channel, but we haven't touched on them in a video. So, what new detail did I find that justifies a new video? Let's dive right in. First, let's take a look at this part. In Japanese, it's known as Namako-kin, or sometimes Chikara-kin. It's a metal piece located right behind the trigger. Now, Namako actually means sea cucumber. It's probably earned this name because it resembles one image that looks like a bit of stretch. When you first seen it, you're probably wondering, what is it used for? This component actually belongs to a specific style of Japanese matchlock, meaning very few guns in history were equipped with it. As a result, there is hardly any information about it online. Based on the Japanese articles I did find, we can't be 100% sure of its exact function, but we can make some educated guesses based on existing collections. Typically, the Namako-kin was fixed to the grip of the stock, sitting just behind the trigger. It likely made the gun easier to hold, and a more comfortable grip could improve shooting accuracy. Plus, since it sits so close to the trigger, it might help prevent accidental firing, as your finger can easily fill the gap between the trigger and the metal. In addition, since it's a metal part, it might serve to protect the wood stock rather than just being decorative. However, as Japanese entered the Edo period, warfare became less frequent. Weapons like matchlocks began to lose their military utility. The upper class focused more on spirituality and status, making armor, swords, and matchlocks increasingly ornate. While the practical use of the Namako-kin might have been overlooked, it likely evolved into a blend of utility and aesthetics. But ultimately, it was probably designed more for aesthetics. Okay, now, let's look at the inside. Due to the craftsmanship involved, matchlocks with Namako-kin were probably considered high-value items. Once removed, you can see the structure isn't that complex. It is shaped like a U-tube with the brass plate attached vertically in the center, forming an inverted T shape. This brass plate is inserted into the stock and secured with Mekuki, so it looks like it was likely bent from a single brass plate. After revolving many antique collections, I noticed a pattern. Small caliber matchlocks like the Kozetsu, which was the standard weapon for foot soldiers, usually didn't use the Namako-kin. This part is typically found on larger guns, generally with a caliber between 1.4 and 2 centimeters. These types are known as Nakazutsu or Samurai-jutsu. So why was they built this way? The website of Ginza Seiyudo features an article testing a specific matchlock equipped with Namako-kin. We can use it as a case study. This gun has a caliber of 80mm and is very heavy. The article suggests a specific function for it, rather than being used to shoot people directly. These guns were likely fired at enemy formation or castles to create psychological intimidation. The barrel is very thick, and the weight is shocking when you pick it up. It makes you wonder, did the people back then shoot from the shoulder or from the hip? It certainly wasn't easy. Overall, it is said that samurai-jutsu were not used by regular soldiers, which explains why so few remain today. Finding one in such a presenting condition is rare. In summary, the Namako-kin seems to be exclusive to these heavier, large caliber matchlocks. It's unlikely we'll see this part on the standard guns used by common foot soldiers. So, this is today's video. Stay safe, take care, and see you.